In a week's time, I will be the happiest girl. I'm getting married. This is my dream. It's always been my dream. Most girls dream of fame, money, popularity, being princesses. But not me. Not even as a child. I didn't care about dollies or birthdays. In fact, getting older only meant I'm getting closer to my wedding. Every wedding I attended always had me wishing I was the bride, readjusting the style of her dress in my head so it fits perfectly for me. And now it's my turn. I've got my wedding outfit. It's beautiful. It fits me just perfectly. Just the way he would like it once he sees me in it. In a week's time, I get to hear a man declare his undying love for me in ways I've never heard before. I'm no longer an option. I become a choice. I don't know if I love him enough, but I know that he has ways of leaving me breathless. He's promised not to leave. I'm so sick of people leaving. Everybody leaves. Most don't even give me an explanation. Mum left. Daddy told everyone it's because she hated me. She couldn't handle having a child. She couldn't handle family, it was too much pressure. So she got up and she disappeared. Both families didn't believe my dad. They said he's evil. So they left. Daddy didn't know what to do with a daughter, so I end up in foster care. And I never saw him. I guess he left as well. But I wasn't angry. I loved him too much to be angry. He told me she choked in her sleep and we never discussed it again. I loved him too much to tell him I know what he did. I remember that day. I remember that day. The usual disagreements that turned into big arguments and the usual slaps from Dad. Only this time, Mum fought back. And then there was a punch. She hit the floor. And then he had his hands around her throat and he pressed hard. He pressed really hard, so hard that I could just imagine his gritted teeth as I stood behind him. I gasped. Her last gasp. I'll never forget it. I saw him. I saw him killing her. I wasn't angry. Because I didn't want him to leave. I loved him too much to be angry. So if that's the only man that I've ever loved before, you can imagine why at the age of 19 I'm rushing to get married and settle down and be stable with someone who loves me. Someone who promised not to leave me, to protect me. Not someone who beats me to death. And doesn't even notice that my 6-year-old daughter has just witnessed my murder. And then he forces her to say goodbye to her mother as he buried her in the garden. Mama never left me. She never left me. I left her. marriage is my dream. It's my dream because it's the perfect escape. It's my perfect escape plan. New identity, new name, new man, new family. And that's just a week away. My wedding day is a day where everything is about me. It's all about me.
So sorry. I've said this before. Talk to me. It hurts to see you like this. I'm nothing like your dad. I'll never leave you. You'll never leave me. We're getting married next week.